Be me 2004. 12 years old, parents never buy me new consoles, only thrift store scraps. One day dad comes home with mystery box from Goodwill. Inside is a fat PS2, 4 controllers, and like 15 games but no memory card. For next 3 months, I play GTA Vice City every day after school. Every single time I get far, power off, lose everything, start speedrunning story missions because I know they'll vanish by bedtime. Neighbors think I'm insane, yelling Tommy Vercetti doesn't die through open window. Finally, save up allowance and buy memory card, pop it in, play Vice City for hours, proudly save file next day, memory card corrupted. TFW, my entire childhood was just one long no save challenge run. Be me 1999. Cousins invite me to sleep over. Say they got a Nintendo 64. We're hyped to play GoldenEye. Set up on giant wood paneled floor TV, plug in 4 controllers. Rule is no odd job, everyone honors it. Play until 2 a.m., screaming over who got golden gun. Power goes out in middle of match, whole house pitch black. All of us 10-year-olds running around screaming like terrorists attacked. Grandma lights candles, says, well, guess it's story time. She tells us ghost stories until power comes back at 4 a.m. We instantly drop everything and go right back to GoldenEye. To this day I can't think about Oddjob without smelling candle wax. Be me 2007. Little brother spills juice on family DVD player, it dies. Parents furious, ban us from electronics for a week. I sneak into garage and dust off old Sega Genesis dad bought at yard sale years ago. Find a random shoebox of cartridges to hook it up to small kitchen TV. Start playing Sonic 2 for first time ever. Brother joins, takes Tails for an entire week. No one yells at us, no chores, just bonding over speed runs. Week passes, DVD player gets replaced, Genesis goes back in box years later. Brother and I talk more about that week of Sonic than all the DVDs combined. TFW, punishment became one of the happiest times of our lives. Be me 2010. College dorm, broke as hell. Roommate finds a CRT by dumpster, says free TV for us. We lug it upstairs, nearly die hauling it. Plug in my GameCube, boot up Melee. Word spreads through dorm like wildfire. Every night, 10 people crammed in our room. Tournaments until 3 a.m. Our Raw threatens to write us up for noise violations. We hand him controller instead. Raw ends up being best Falcon player in building by end of semester. Entire floor united by Melee. CRT dies during finals week. We all had a mini funeral for it in parking lot. TFW, a trash TV built a community better than half the classes I paid for. Be me childhood summer, 2002. Family goes camping in middle of nowhere. No electricity, no TV, I'm losing my mind. Dad surprises me with a Game Boy Color and copy of Pokémon Silver. First time holding a handheld, play it intent all night under flashlight. Catch Cyndaquil, name him Firebug. Mosquito bites all over me but I don't care. Next morning, other kids running around, I'm still glued to screen. Entire trip becomes me exploring Johto instead of forest. Years later, whenever I smell campfire smoke, I hear Pokémon Center music in my head. TFW, camping trip made me a lifelong handheld addict. Be me 2015. Find original Xbox at flea market for $20. Seller throws in bag of games, says take it, nobody wants those anymore. Get home, plug it in, hard drive still has old saves. Profile called dad with 600 plus hours of Morrowind logged. His character is maxed, house filled with random loot. Check other games, all have hundreds of hours. Halo campaign co-op, coder saves, even custom soundtracks loaded with early 2000s music. TFW, I'm basically exploring some stranger's gaming diary. Sat there for hours just flipping through menus, imagining who dad was. Console feels haunted, but in a comfy way, like I inherited someone else's golden years. Be me 2006. Visit pawn shop with dad. See stack of DS games, ask if I can get one. Dad says sure. Grab whatever's cheapest. Pick up Pokémon Diamond for $8. Turns out it was a fake cartridge. Won't save past Gym 3. Dad feels bad, takes me back next week, buys me a real one instead. MFW, scammer indirectly gave me 2 Pokémon games. Be me middle school. Everyone flexing their iPods. I've got a Game Boy Advance with a cartridge that plays MP3s. Classmate asks why's your iPod so thick? Show him it's actually playing Kirby. 2 kids jaw drops. TFW, my chunky purple brick was cooler than their shiny iPods. Be me 2001. Playing Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. Lights and house flicker because of storm. Mom yells at me to turn it it off, say one more ghost power cuts out, sit there in pitch darkness with GameCube still humming until backup battery dies, felt like Luigi himself stuck in a haunted house. Be Me 2012 thrift store trip, see big CRT with $10 sticker, cashier says if you can carry it, it's free, nearly dislocate shoulder hauling it to cart, turns out it has built-in VHS player, inside was a tape labeled Christmas 1997 random family opening presents, watch it like some time capsule. TFW, I got a TV and a stranger's holiday memories. Be Me Game Boy Kid brain links awakening to dentist waiting room, suddenly silent old man asks is that Zelda? I nod, he pulls out a literal OG Game Boy brick from his jacket, we link up and trade items right there. TFW bonding with some retiree over 8-bit adventure while waiting for cavities. Be Me summer 2005 friend invites me to play Halo 2 LAN party in his basement, 10 of us screaming at each other, dual-wielding SMGs. His mom brings pizza rolls, someone spills Mountain Dew all over power strip, all Xboxes shut down instantly, silence for 5 seconds, entire basement erupts into primal screaming. TFW, we almost rioted over a LAN. Be Me find PSP at flea market for $25, seller says battery's dead, take it home. Buy new battery, turn it on, previous owner's library still on memory stick, entire thing loaded with anime episodes and a half-finished Monster Hunter save. TFW, I inherited some kid's weird phase like opening a time capsule. Be Me family barbecue 1999, uncle brings Dreamcast, introduces us to Crazy Taxi, cousins fighting over turns, grandma picks up controller somehow becomes god tier, screams get to the pizza place fast, sets high score, no one ever beats Dreamcast _game _grandma.jpg. Be Me playing GoldenEye with cousins, house rule, no odd job, one cousin picks odd job anyway, everyone gangs up on him, he rage quits, runs outside barefoot in snow and furious, bans GoldenEye for rest of trip. TFW, odd job broke the family. Be Me 2004 GameCube Mario Kart Double Dash with sister, I always pick Bowser, she always picks Baby Peach, final lap, Rainbow Road, she blue shells me, I scream, knock controller out of her hand, she cries, mom makes me apologize, to this day she still reminds me how I abused Baby Peach. Be Me 2010 find Xbox at Goodwill for $15, plug it in, boots to dashboard, hard drive full of music, mostly Linkin Park and Eminem, Halo 2 save with 999 hours, profile name XX420SN1 per XX. TFW, I basically found a fossil of Xbox live culture in the wild. Be Me birthday 2002, dad gives me Game Boy Advance SP, says you'll never need batteries again, proceeds to forget charger at store, play for 8 hours straight until it dies, console sits lifeless on table for 3 days, I just keep opening it, hoping it magically charges. TFW, greatest gift ever, became a paperweight instantly. Be Me LAN Cafe mid-2000s, friends grinding Counter-Strike, I can't afford PC time, pull out my Game Boy Advance and play Advance Wars instead, dudes mocking me, come back next week, same dudes crowded around asking yo can I try that tank game? TFW, handheld commander becomes king of cafe. Be Me friend's basement, 1997, playing N64 Star Fox 64, every time Peppy says do a barrel roll we actually roll off the couch, end up bruised, controller cords wrapped around us like snakes, parents walk in, shake their heads, they'll never understand the dedication. Be Me find PS1 at flea market, buy it for $5, no cords, get cords online, boot it up, disk inside a Spyro 2 previous save file name but 100% completion. TFW, some kid beat the game and immortalize themselves as but forever. Be Me 2007 setup, we in living room, grandpa curious, wants to try bowling, first throw, he gets strike, proceeds to bowl 6 more in a row, beats entire family without trying, says this game's too easy and goes back to crossword puzzles. TFW, Wii Sports revealed grandpa was actually a bowling god. Be Me school trip, bring DS Lite with Mario Kart, friend brings his 2-hole bus, discovers download play, 20 kids screaming in back while teachers try to calm us down, bus driver joins in using his own DS, beats everyone with Yoshi. TFW, bus driver became final boss of trip. Be Me 2015 helping neighbor move, he says you want this old junk? Hands me box with Sega Saturn and 10 games including Panzer Dragoon Saga, almost faint, pretends to be casual, say sure, I'll take it off your hands. TFW, I walked away with Holy Grail of Saturn collecting for free. Be Me playing Metroid Prime on GameCube late night, completely immersed, Lights off. Mom sneaks up behind me, screams when I scan Space Pirate, and she startles me. Throw controller into air, lands perfectly balanced on GameCube like Excalibur. TFW, I accidentally performed console trick shot out of fear. Be me. Summer 2020, middle of lockdowns, finally brave enough to go outside after weeks indoors, decide to check local thrift store, mostly to stretch legs. Place is nearly empty, just me, cashier, and some guy digging through books. Electronics aisle looks sad. Printers, DVD players, off-brand speakers. Almost leave, then notice a taped-up banana box shoved under a shelf. Marker on side says old games, $25. Heart starts beating faster. Ask cashier if I can look inside. She shrugs, says if it's junk just put it back. Slice tape with car keys, fold open flaps. Right on top is a dusty N64 with 2 controllers, one atomic purple. Dig deeper. Cartridges start stacking up. Mario 64, Ocarina, Smash Brothers, Perfect Dark. Beneath that is a scratched-up GameCube with memory cards taped to side. Bag of discs 2, Melee, Double Dash, Metroid Prime. Cashier glances over, says we just toss whatever people donate, nobody wants those anymore. Trying not to visibly shake, I say yeah, I'll take it. Hand her $25. She barely looks up from her phone. Lug box out like I'm smuggling state secrets at home. Clean everything up, plug into my CRT. Every single cartridge boots. Memory card on GameCube has Smash Save with all characters unlocked. N64 still has Smash Save too. Someone's childhood frozen in plastic. Sit there on couch in silence for a minute. TFW, the world outside feels like it's ending, but in my living room it's 1999 again. TFW, best $25 I'll ever spend probably happened because nobody else bothered to bend down and look in that box.